not gonna lie, but lately I've been having a lot of dreams related to just really bizarre, man. Like yesterday I had a dream that it's like it gave me a headache, literally, because it's just so bizarre, man. I had a dream that it's constant, like the end of the world, like nuclear explosion, and then me having to basically the military just close all the borders, close all means of transportation, all airports, shut down all airlines, and then people were just voluntarily or willingly getting inside buses and going into war. And then I saw me in a military training camp with a little thing on there, and in a ship. Like I was ship hopping, basically. While ships were sinking, I was hopping ships until I got into a giant island, and inside this island there was like a hidden bear in the island, and this hidden bear kept everybody scared in this island. And it was like an 8-hour long dream where I had a headache over and over constantly. And then yesterday I had another dream with people having a hard time like eating a hot meal, basically. Like people were just having a really hard time just eating like a small bowl of rice with some protein on it. Like everybody was just struggling so much. Like a small little bowl of rice meant a lot to people, with little pieces of chicken here and there. Like that was what everybody was concerned with. Like a small hot meal. And these dreams are just constant. Like for example, I was walking around my town in this dream, right? And I was friends with all the black people, all the black ghettos and stuff. I was basically helping them with information, like intelligence, how to survive, because majority of black Americans couldn't survive, or they didn't have the capability in a survival situation to sustain not just themselves but their communities. So all these black communities, we went in like these government apartments, and we were chilling there in these big old apartments, and we looked down on the community down, and basically our technique that I taught them from like military training was that we had a scheduled and unscheduled blackouts. Like what would happen is, in order for us to sustain the community, we had to cause mass blackouts. And then I had a bunch of hit teams of all these guerrilla operatives within the black community, and we would go in and we would basically raid a bunch of warehouses to get food for the rest of their families and their kids. And that was my main concern, was keeping their kids alive. And that's what everybody's concern was. We were just there operating, but not to feed ourselves, but to feed the next generation. So I was looking down from this apartment where all these people, and we had a whiteboard on there on this dream, and I was just telling all these people, like, look, one way for us to win and keep control of our community and taking, you know, making sure our kids are eating is basically do this, do that. We're going to operate at night. We're going to be causing a blackout. They had tires with chains on them, and they would throw the tire on that would really thick chains on the energy poles and cause a mass blackout. And then our teams, we had like a team of like almost like 500 people raiding warehouses, and we were taking everything and taking it to our community to make sure that the kids would eat, because a bowl of rice with a little bit of chicken was more than gold, silver, and everything. Some kind of blackout happened where we didn't have any forms of communication. So whoever had the intelligence, whoever had the information, was able to stay alive that way, especially the logistics side of it. So this dream, like I thought it was a reality when I woke up, man. Like I felt like I got sucked out of the matrix from that dream, man. Like I was in there for 8 hours straight yesterday, and I have a headache right now. I have a hard time, just like, it was just so detailed, man. Like it was just very, very detailed. Like I feel like I was in there, like I was that person. But then I wasn't when I woke up, and I was just relieved that a bowl of rice wasn't worth more than gold. But in the dream, it meant a lot to people. People showed you respect if you kept them fed, even if they had to go hungry for a couple of days. And that's how, you know, it's just, damn, bro, it's just, it's fucked up, man.